Good afternoon, Team Wegmans. What a thrill it is that you have allowed us to become one of your partner wineries. This is unbelievably huge for us. I know that you have been such phenomenal supporters of our wines through Power Rock, Station Master, Frantic, and Lawless, and now to have partner wines. And I'm going to do a couple of videos to include all these wines. The first set of wines I wanted to show you and discuss was the wines I make with my daughter. Now I have 5 children, but I only make wines with my 3 daughters. I've always had a joke that there's 3 things that don't sell: boys' names, dogs, and blue labels. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I told my sons. But having a family project with your daughters, I don't know how many fathers are in the audience, but children or daughters don't talk to their fathers between the ages of 13 and 19. And I always remember when Chelsea turned 20, she said to me, "Dad, I can't believe how smart you got." Anyway, I didn't know it was all about me. So when Chelsea was 2, I traced around the head and she colored it in, and that's where the label comes from. And all the wines are based around Chelsea's portfolio or headshot. We have actually increased or updated the haircuts on the children as they became older. So the first one is Chelsea. For those that are old enough to know this, there was a very famous wine called Milestone from Clos de Bois, and this is the same vineyard. Milestone used to sell for about $70. It was the first red blend that was really of any fame in California, and the Merlot, which is called Guidestone Rise because there is a big stone at the beginning of the vineyard, and it's a sort of center point, if you like, for direction to the vineyard. The key thing about Merlot is you have to have a little bit of clay. So the clay soil allows the Merlot, and Merlot is a much bigger berry than Cabernet, to remain in full turgor all the way through to full maturity. And when you bring that grape in with a full berry, you can extract the heck out of it. And that's how you make sort of these full, lush, round Merlots. The guiding light for this wine is Pomerol. So Pomerol is on the right bank of Bordeaux. There's Pomerol and Saint-Estèphe. They're the two, Saint-Emilion. They're the 2 main regions for Merlot. I choose Pomerol because Pomerol it reminds me a little bit more of Oakville, more silky, clean line, supple tannins. And this wine has become phenomenal winner for us, especially in retail out here in California. The second wine, and the most important wine that we make in the portfolio, is Catherine. This is a vineyard that was Simi Reserve Cabernet that sold for $75. Same vineyard, same winemaker. And we always joke, when Kim Jong-un drops a nuclear bomb on California, excuse me, and you all run to the bunker, which wine are you going to taste? You take it from an old winemaker like myself, because we've been making wine for me, 42 years. So you know how that wine is going to live when you're down in the bunker, because I've seen this vineyard in good years and bad years and inclement years, and this is so consistent. And the beautiful thing about old vines, which we have, all 3 are old vine, is that you have a natural balance, a balance between the canopy and the fruit. So you really don't do that much work in the vineyard. It's really amazing to be able to work with this fruit, and it's full on lush and classic red fruit. Red cherry, blueberry, black cherry is that sort of profile, and that's what the Alexandra Valley is about. And then the Alexandra Valley gives you a little bit more structure, so you can easily go back and have that second glass. And I learned a lot of this during COVID when I watched my children always drink Alexandra Valley during dinner, and then they end up drinking the Oakville or Napa Valley wines at the end of dinner, because these are generally, Napa Valley is hotter and the pHs are higher, so they're sweeter and got more texture, more structure, good with food, want to make your mouth hungry or thirsty, and more texture when it comes to Oakville. This is a really special vineyard, Oakville. This is apart from Lawless, this would be the best single vineyard Oakville on the market, and super old vineyard. It's organic, it's dry farm, meaning we got tiny berries directly across Oakville Cross from Opus, as you know, very close to the Lawless vineyard, and just quite unique. So more black fruit. So instead of starting at red cherry, blueberry, this one starts at blueberry, black cherry, plum. So you get sort of the sweetness and richness. and has constantly been nominated by the Wine Spectator as the best value Oakville on the market. So Merlot, bright, shiny, silky tannin, Pomerol style from Bordeaux. Left bank, Cabernet, my favorite area is Margaux, more mineral, more structure, more vertical, tannins, more red fruit, easy to drink that second glass, which is the key. And then Hillary, which is the best value Oakville on the market except for Lawless, lush, rich, super, super creamy, and just a wonderful opportunity to make wines with my daughters. Oh, and I will add, Hillary was named after Sir Edmund Hillary, who was the first man to climb Mount Everest, and he happened to be a New Zealander and a friend of my father's. So we thought she was going to be a boy when she was born. She popped out and she's a boy, so we had to quickly think of a boy's name for a girl, so Hillary was it. Anyway, I hope you get a chance to show off and try these 3 wines, and I'm so, so proud of them. Thank you so much, Wegmans. You guys rock.